serve comes across from Yount, goes long. Service error, trading points back to back. Seems it's going to be a little bit of a similar tale as to what happened on Friday afternoon. One player just being fed the entire time, and same storyline that Jacksonville likes to take advantage of.
It's really fun when you're that player, but if you're not, it's how do you impact the game in ways that you don't touch the ball. So how can I be the defensive piece for this team, and how can I do the untangibles?
Big swing coming across from Jordan. And it's a slide on the near side from McDonough. And those slides are going to be crucial trying to contain McDonough, especially when it comes to defensively working together. You can see the corners starting to figure it out slowly but surely. However, it's going to take a little bit of repetition to get her under control.
Of course, like you said, it takes a little bit of repetition, but those kind of plays open up the court a lot, and we start to see things that aren't traditionally there open up, and it makes the game a lot easier.
Back-to-back points for the Royals as Jesse George, the Virginia Beach senior, steps back.
Coming to you.
The 12th man on the bench caught that one. Ball went wide. It was a potential hit from Yount that ricocheted right towards the announcers. I got hit during pregame, and I didn't necessarily pay attention, so I'm a little quicker on my feet this time around.
We had people in the stands on Friday night all the way out here taking out the table, so I think we've got one a game. Hopefully we don't have to do another one.
Got to be quick on the feet, and McDuffie does it.
Yeah, that's what we love to see. Quick balls right in the middle of the court, keeps the block of this Jacksonville team, makes them hold, and then slowly you can start to move the ball around. You give McDuffie one or two early, and she starts to feel that confidence. She's going to play really, really well.
Queens hanging in there as Allie goes to serve. Targets that back row. And it's a quick kill. Make it 3 in a row for the Royals.
Great kill for McDuffie. You see two really early in the game. You see right here, just not the pass they need. McDuffie just terminating that one. Pass a little bit out of the body line, and you see the Jacksonville libero stabbing at it more than anything. So definitely can get that ball going forward to the setter, but that one just didn't end up working out the way they needed it to.
A long swing by Murakowski. Had a couple of bodies in the back of that defensive line. Just a little too much action. Ricochets off. Dolphins still up by 1. Quick tap by McDuffie over. And a long swing that goes wide by Tobar.
You see the middle being established early. Again, McDuffie just going back at her, and I think that's great. You run McDuffie until they can stop her. And even when they do, you give her another chance to kind of go back and get her glory again. So it's been great to see this early. We know that the pins can get it done for Queens, so we'll slowly start to see that ball move over there. And then once they forget about the middle, they'll go right back to McDuffie.
And it's a quick dump over the net by Murakowski as the Dolphins regain the lead.
Smart ball right in the middle of the court. Well, not really right in the middle of the court, right in front of the libero, to where you don't know if that's the responsibility of the off blocker or the libero.
Quick long swing from Johnson. It goes wide. Dolphins can't get there in time. Tied ball game.
You see Kaylin Dowling coming back in for this Queens team, and I think she's done a really good job impacting the game. She's left-handed, and that's not something you see a lot from this Queens side. Just gives Jacksonville a little bit of a different look.
Ball is sent into the strings by McDuffie, a service error. Trading a couple of those back and forth early on, but McDuffie establishing herself very early on, like you mentioned, and that's what Jacksonville has been very dominant with in their last couple of matches, specifically with McDonough, so taking a play from their book coming into this matchup. Serve comes across from Tobar. Another quick decision by Norris.
Great read.
And a long swing for McDonough. Once more from her, it goes wide.
And again, you see, go into the middle, go into the middle, go into the middle. This Jacksonville block is spread already early in the game, and they're going to slowly start to pinch, and that's going to open up a lot of things later in the game. They're not getting the kills that they want to see right now, but it's definitely making them think twice about it. So Emma Nora's doing a good job getting that ball to where it is tough for this Jacksonville team to get a good dig on it.
And a long kill in the backcourt.
Swinging deep is swinging smart. It's not always the prettiest ball that you see, but usually anything towards the free throw line of the basketball court, the end line of the volleyball court, in between those two lines, if you can get a ball to drop there, you're going to score almost every time.
Yount with the serve. And a great swing from Allie Johnson, splits the pair.
So you'll see right here, we established the middle early. You see that Jacksonville blocker coming a little late. Shoulders aren't square to the net, and that just gives the outsides for Queens all the time in the world to find that open cross court and swing all the way through without having to slow anything down.
And it's a solo block for Allie Johnson.
Monster block lined up, perfect. Timing and everything right there, got it right back. And Queens is in a really good position right now. Seems like the momentum's going their way, but we know Jacksonville is more than capable of turning the tides. Queens giving them a couple of free points with these service errors that we've seen, so they probably feel like they should be up a little more, but Jacksonville definitely feels like they shouldn't be in this hole. So if we see McDonough start to get going, we know that the other women on this team are capable of scoring as well.
And a long swing and a kill for Norris.
That's perfect timing as a middle. That just looks textbook. You see great free ball pass, quick ball. She's up early, and she has all the space in the world. She can go left, right, and she just said, hey, I'm going to go down. Good touch from the block, but powerful swing that didn't really matter.
A smart decision on the edge by Murokowski. George was in the area, went for the dive on that one, and just ricocheted a little too far out of reach from McDuffie.
One thing that we saw Friday that was really successful for North Florida was the short serves, taking out the middle, running into the cross court. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville looked at a little bit of film and said, hey, that worked really well for North Florida. We want to try and take out the middles or make the setter take the ball from behind her. So short serves have been a little bit of a kryptonite for Queens, but I'd like to see if Jacksonville can identify that and go after it.
A long swing from Bush keeps the score in favor of the Royals. Bush once more. She sets up McDuffie, and they've got it. A solid assist from Bush to find the senior.
Again, McDuffie just going at it, and now we start to see her go away from the middle of the court, pull the block with her, and that is something that's really important because the Jacksonville block is going to have to identify where she is all the time. And we understand that Anna Grace Sparks is very competitive at this level and can score when she is wide open. I mean, anybody at this level can score when they're wide open, but Anna Grace Sparks can really get it done when she's open, when she has a block, and she's shown that she can swing, roll, tip, and find the court and just flat out score.
Anna Grace Sparks, a sophomore on this squad, had 5 kills on the match Friday night as the serve comes across from Allie Johnson. Quick swing from Tobar on the near side. And it's Sparks who finds a spark of her own.
Great timing. We started talking about her and she gets going, so that's a lot of credit to the middles for Queens. McDuffie doing a good job of holding them, but again, all credit goes to Anna Grace Sparks there.
Queens on a 3-0 scoring run as Allie sends it across. What a solid short serve. Tobar couldn't make much with it as they hit 15 points and we near the media timeout. It's a 15-10 lead for Queens, everything they've wanted and then some. Stick with us as we come back